episode 2. And I think I last filmed a podcast 2 weeks ago, and in between the first podcast and today, I did launch a pumpkin pattern, which I'll talk to you, I'll share with you and talk to you about the pattern, how it went and so forth. But if it is your first time meeting me, my name is Dawn. I live in the Netherlands, just on the border of Amsterdam, with my partner Lawrence, who's South African. Our sons Josh and William, and our little dog Jack. I also have another channel here on YouTube called Dawn's Days Vlog, where I just film snippets of the day and weave it all together, and then every Sunday morning I put out a weekly vlog. There's always a little bit of crafty chatter on that channel as well. And if you're a returning viewer or you found me from my old channel, which is it's still there, but I don't post on it, the Woven Almanac, thank you. Please could you hit the subscribe button? I'm desperately trying to reach the views, of course, but also the subscriptions, so I can take control of my channel and stop YouTube placing ads willy-nilly all through my content. I have no say of that. I don't know what you see, where you see them. If we hit the right amount of subscribers and views, then I can take back control of it. Anyway, where to find me on other social media platforms. So I already said I'm here on YouTube. What I'll do is in the description box below, where possible, I'll add links. So all my socials and anything I talk about in the episode. And if I haven't got a link, or if it's something specific for the Netherlands and you're watching, in another country, at least that I've given you enough text that you could do a Google or Yahoo or whatever search engine search to find what I've been talking about. This episode will be slightly shorter because usually I only film a podcast once a month. You might be thinking, but it's only your second episode. But on my other channel, my old channel, and indeed my old vlog channel, I must have, a few hundred podcast episodes on there. So normally I film like once a month. Anyway, I'm trying to be a little bit more regular, so they're a bit shorter but also easy for me to edit, because when I'm doing over an hour of vlogging and over an hour of podcasting, and the vlog, I probably film like 4 hours of footage and then condense it down to an hour. It's a lot of work. Anyway, I've gone into waffle mode. You can find me on Instagram with @DawnsDays, and the vlog channel is Dawn's Days Vlog. And I think that's it. If you want to leave a comment as well, say hello. I read every single one and I try and respond in a timely manner, unless you're watching this in 4 years' time. Maybe the algorithms have buried your the notification that you've said something. I hope not. We'll see. In today's episode, so my format is I don't do like, this is what I finished, so the FOs, this is what I'm working on, and this the plans. I'm a craftaholic, so I lump all my crafts separately. So today I'm going to talk about crochet, some knitting and some sewing. I begin with a life update, what I've been up to since the last podcast, because I know not everybody watches a vlog, and then I end with incoming or plans. That's pretty much, it's the standard format. Sometimes there's new crafts in there that you're like, whoa, Dawn, I didn't know you were doing that. Or sometimes there'll be a craft that I'm really active with and I just won't speak about it. So, you have to shake things up. So what have I been up to since the last podcast? Well, here in our village, I live in a village called Alsme, although it's quite, for a village, it's become quite large now. Usually at very end of August or beginning of September, we have what they call Feest Week, or Feast Week, Party Week, and there's all kinds of lovely activities going on. We're surrounded by a lot of water. We have a motorboat, a sloop, that we sail on a lot. So if you like that, that's also a lot of vlog content. And so we have activities. There's a giant marquee in the village. There's all things going on, family things in the day. And then every night in the party tent in the marquee, there's like live music, DJs, often some very famous Dutch performers as well. and yeah, lots of things going on in the water. So we had face fake. The only thing that we did, normally we do everything, but we've just been so tired and busy. We went to the first official day, the night before it all kicks off. We have something called Vuur en Licht op het water, fire and light on the water. And if you have a motorboat, you decorate it with lights, fairy lights, or you can go to town, and then you go out from about 9:30, 10 o'clock onwards. Everybody takes something nice to eat. There's music playing on your boats. You have a drink and you go with friends, and then you're just sort of sailing around. And then from about 10:30 onward, you sail out to the main lake. You anchor down. And then from 11, there's like a 15-minute firework display. And then if you don't have a boat, you're not able to go on the water, you can stand on the shoreline round the lake. They close the main road. There's all like stands. You can get popcorn or candy floss or drinks. There's a whole party going on the street side. And then either side of the lake, the fireworks are sandwiched in the middle of you. It was fantastic. It was a lovely evening, not too cold. We had coats with us. We took some friends, and that was really a social highlight of our village. We didn't go to the last day. Is the pram race, which is a boat race. I filmed that last year. We didn't go this year. The weather was a bit iffy, and we just didn't feel like it. What else? I've been doing on my vlog channel. I've got quite a few shopping hauls. I've been doing some winter, autumn shopping, clothing, decoration for the house, and so forth. Got myself a couple of new winter coats, which I absolutely love. And there was a whole discussion about the colour of one of them, what the actual true colour of it was. Intrigued, go over. I'm also, what's the opposite of spring cleaning? I'm kind of in autumn. I'm in decluttering, reorganisation mode in the house, namely my bedroom, but also other rooms in the house. So that's going to be a very, very slow progress, but I'm keeping a little planner and things short, sort of smaller tasks that I can tick off, just so it's not too overwhelming for me. As I said, I launched a pumpkin pattern. I'm so excited about that. And I will be doing a Vlogtober. If you don't know what Vlogtober is, usually the vlog channels do it. So, my first foray into YouTube was vlogging. The podcast came quite a few years later. And you just film a little video every day, load it every day. So I'm not sure if it's going to be daily or maybe Monday to Friday. I don't know yet. It's a lot of work. But yeah, being a vlogger, I'm used to filming myself daily, just not the editing and uploading every day. So yeah, I'm going to do Vlogtober. So there won't be any Vlogtober stuff here on this channel, but there will be a lot of crafty chatter over on the Dawn's Days vlog. So I think that's everything I've got to talk to you about. I think I've brought you up to speed now. I haven't brought a drink up with me, which was very foolish, but anyway, hopefully I don't start coughing and spluttering. So let's get on to the ultimate crochet pumpkin pattern. It's a mouthful. I think I've shown you that in the last podcast. If you haven't seen the tutorial, that is in between episode 1 and episode 2 today. But I finished the pumpkin, so this is what it looks like. I made mine in, I haven't got it here, I've lost the ball band. Scheepjes, it's a Dutch brand, Scheepjes Soft Fun, like this nice orangey, burnt orange colour. And this, I've still got it here, yarn scraps. So I had an odd ball, not enough to do anything with, of Drops Karisma mix for the stalk. I just went shopping in my stash. And then this, the leaf is, again, I had a stray ball. I think I bought it for Christmas being green. Is Alize Cotton Gold Plus. So this is what I made. For the whole tutorial, I'll walk you through every single step of it. And if you head on over to Ravelry, there is also a printed pattern. So if you're an experienced crochet and you just want to have a, just quickly go through the steps, but the tutorial really holds your hand. I think it's like an hour long, and it shows you, it's not a learn to crochet, but it's very beginner friendly. That's what I had in mind when I filmed it. I hope it is anyway. People told me it is. So that's the original pumpkin that I made. And then I thought, well, I need to make some more. I mean, I make crochet pumpkins every year to display in the house, or just for the fun of it, getting into the season. And I thought, well, I need to show how versatile it is, that you can use different colours or play around with the stalks and stuff. Now, here is a little tip. What I often do, and that's why it's 15 degrees outside, it's very warm, but I'm wearing a sweater. I'm wearing this lovely, very bright sweater. What I often do is, if I have a favourite piece of clothing, or it could be a vase or a curtain, or if there's something in my home or I've seen in a shop, I'll take a photo of it. But if it's in my home and I want to make something, like, I don't know, I want to knit socks, or I want to crochet a blanket, I want to do something, I will look for inspiration in all the things I love in my home, or things that have inspired me outdoors, and I took photos of. So I bought this sweater last year. I absolutely adore orange and pink together. I just think it's so cheerful and very warm, and it goes with everything, surprisingly. So I thought, I'm just going to make a pink and an orange pumpkin. So I did. So here is my pink and orange pumpkin. I didn't put leaves on this one, but I put a couple of like stalks, because pumpkins, they are vine vegetables. I think they're a vegetable. They're not classed as a fruit, are they? I don't know. So yeah, this matches my sweater, because I love this sweater and I just think it's so nice. And this pumpkin is going to live in my craft room. I just think it's very cheerful. And pumpkins are not only for, the spooky season. You can have them out all year round. So you can see the difference. Also with the look, this is more like traditional, vintage kind of vibe. This is really in your face and stripy. Leaves, no leaves, extra stem stalk. And I bought this from my local market. So I made this in Alize Superlana Maxi, which is, here is the orange and the pink. If you want to make exactly the same as I've done, this, the pink is, where are you? Where is the colour? That's the only thing with the leaves, that they're not very clear on their labelling. That's so bizarre. That's really peculiar. I don't see the colourway. Is it on the orange? Oh yeah, there's a sticker missing, that's why I'm not losing the plot. Okay, so the orange is colour 225. I'm not sure what the pink is, but whoever you buy your Alize Superlana Maxi from, you'll be able to spot it. It's like a real hot pink. So that's what I crocheted the body of the pumpkin with. Can't see, there's a reflection in my glasses. So this is I turned this into this. I should take a thumbnail because I'm all matching. But then you can't even see it, can you? Can you see it? I can do that later. And then for the stalk, again, I used the same yarn that I did the leaves in, and this is Alize Cotton Gold Plus. Very, very similar to Scheepjes Soft Fun, very similar. And this is colour 492. It's quite a limey green. It's not bright, but it's very appley limey. It's a lovely colour. So yeah, that's what's kept me. I mean, it doesn't look a lot, oh, I've crocheted 2 pumpkins, but I've been filming and revising the pattern in the tutorial and whipping up another one. So yeah, that's my little tip for you. If you see something that you really like, that inspires you and makes you, just puts a smile on your face, then, you know, knit your socks in that colour, make your shawl in that colour, do your blanket in that colour, anything, you know, anything that you're planning to work on and you're struggling for a colourway, look to the things that you love in your house. Right, I'm going to pause the video here because I'm quite warm. Oh my goodness, that's so much better. I was really getting hot then. See the things I do for you guys. I'm sat here on a hot autumn day. It's beautiful outside. Incidentally, they forecasted, as I'm filming today, they forecasted the whole week would rain, and it's changed. It literally changed overnight, and now the whole week is sunny. In fact, I think we're expecting a high of 19, 20 degrees at the weekend. Just doesn't feel like autumn. Anyway, knitting. Strangely, you're all going to be like, oh, gasping. No, I've only got one thing to show you with knitting, but I wanted to talk you through the process and also share my progress with you. So I think in episode 1, I spoke to you about the Anthology Throw, which is a pattern by Helen Stewart. And I have to be really careful now because it's getting quite heavy. It's on the needles now, where I put in a progress keeper, so I could show you how much I've done since the last. Here it is. So this is where I started off, and then I'd crocheted. So this purpley. And then I've done these pinks and blues, and then I just moved into these yellows, and then I better do it from the needle side because my needle stoppers are starting to fall off. So this is roughly where I was up to last time I spoke to you, and then in just under 2 weeks, I've knitted all this. Now a lot of the yarn they're made from minis. It's got stellina in it, but not all of it. So I like it that there's just like the odd shimmer of sparkle. And at the moment there are 576 stitches on this. Now at the end there's over 1,000. So I think when the next step up, it's still a while to go. I'm at 50% or 55%. I've left the pattern downstairs. So it's gonna become a slog. The next step up in terms of stitch count will be 800 and something. At that point, I will go onto a longer cable. I think the next cable size up I've got in my stash is, I think, 100 or 110 centimetre. I don't know what size this is. If you're interested, I'm doing mine on Knit Pro, Zing, and I'm doing them on is it a 4mm? I can't see. Yeah, a 4mm, and on this orange cable. I don't know what that measures, the orange cable. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. There's some weight to it, but it's really nice because it's made like a bag. So I just put the wool in here. This is the only ball of wool I know where it's come from. Actually, that's not true. I know where some of them have come from. They've come from an advent, but this had a ball band on it. This is from by Undercover Otter, which I've had in my stash for years, this mini. I was a little bit, I didn't know whether to add this blue in. It seemed a bit random, but then I thought, well, that green's quite bright, and you know. Anyway, there isn't really a rhyme or reason in the order I'm doing things. I'm just pulling things out of. I've got actually one of my own bags, but there's no label on it. I think this was the second. This is one of my bags. And yeah, I shoved a little bee on it, bee pin. I've gone into my mini stash, which is massive, by the way, and I pulled out colours that I liked. As I said earlier, they give me joy, make me smile. I just enjoy the colours. And what I'm trying to do is, I don't mind if there's like 2 or 3 darker and then a light colour. That's the only thing I'm doing. But I'm just pulling them out willy-nilly. And as you can see, a lot of them I haven't wound. So I placed this one on the top because this is what I thought after. I'm trying to think like 1 or 2 colours ahead, just because when I'm really into it, I don't want to stop and not have another. But I think that would be really nice in the kind of colour scheme of things. So that's what I'm leaning to. Oh, this is, yeah, now this lady, I can't remember, I bought an advent from her, and for some reason she didn't put the name of her company on it. I think it was not last year, the year before. She was a German hand dyer. Really nice. It's very toothy, the yarn, but it's working in lovely with this. So I'll show you, like the greens, they were from hers. I can see the difference. And then this has got stellina in it. So, but anyway, it's lovely. I've no idea how I'm going to block this. If you've made the Anthology Throw, how did you block it? Because it's going to get quite big. I'm not even sure if it's for me at this point. We'll see. But anyway, so I have got some balls. This is quite Christmassy looking. Again, I think that was from that German dyer. Don't know where that's from. Has that got stellina in it? No. I don't know where it's from. It could be it from anywhere. But look, so I have got some bold. So for example, I would class that as a dark colour, and that would be a light. And then I think, well, actually looking at this, that could go after that because there's pinks in it. That's literally my reasoning. Now, I know to some people that would fill you with absolute horror because you like, you know, you'll do a gradient or a fade or, you know, colour scheme. And I'm just enjoying the randomness of it. And I want it to look scrappy. I want it to look, you know, hand dyed. And I'm just thrilled with how it's looking so far. I didn't like this pink and blue together when I first did it, but now I actually really like it. And I can't wait to see it laid out flat. I mean, technically I could put it on, you know, the cables, the try-on cables, I don't really call them, but I'm fine. I'm just going to hold off. So yeah, I thought I would give you like a progress update. So I've done quite a lot from here to here. How many minutes? No, from about here to here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minis I've got through. So I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. So much so that I'm thinking, I'm kind of tempted to go back to having another stab at sweater knitting. I have knitted several sweaters. I'm terrible at doing gauge. I was watching somebody now. Oh gosh, I forget who I was watching just recently now, and she knitted the Felix sweater, which I did, but I did a short sleeve. And when I was going through my reorganising my wardrobe in the week, I came across it. I've kept it, but only for the memory. I'm not going to wear it. I knitted that in a beautiful dark green Aran, and I lost the bag of wool somewhere in the house. So stupidly, I bought some new wool because I just wanted to get on with it. And then later you could see, you know, it's got like this weird square bib where the lot, you know, you could see the change. And I knitted it in Aran. It's really like, it feels tight, you know, the knit. Size wise it fits, but it feels like it's too thick. So I'm quite tempted to do that, but then I'm like, will I get bored? And then I found my ranunculus pattern that I printed out a few years ago now, and I'm tempted. It's not very well printed, but I'm tempted to have a go at that. Now, I was going great guns on this when I cast it on last time. I loved it. But then I made the fatal mistake in the middle of the yoke, which is very, very lacy, of going away. Well, I didn't, it was a work thing. I went away for like 2 weeks and I came back. The stitch count was off. I couldn't remember and I just frogged it. So because of this, I'm quite tempted to cast on a sweater. I'm milling it over. I've got the Love Note. I've got the ranunculus, I'm thinking about the Whitmore as well. I've always said, no, I'm not keen on it, but going back and looking at pictures of it, I'm like, I quite fancy that. Or doing the Felix, giving it a redo. That's what I'm kind of thinking at the moment. But I'm trying not to overface myself because I've got that many projects on the go. Right, that was the knitting. How we're doing. Next, we've got some sewing. So I don't know if did I show you Luna? So I'd hand stitched Luna, but I'd stitched her inside out. This is my second Luna. And then the dress, I had all kinds of problems with the gather. I think I did something wrong with cutting out the pattern. And also, I don't like, you had to French seam. And I was like, what a waste of time for me. So I chopped a chunk at the bottom, so I had some gather. And it's just got a little bit of a gather. It's fine. At this point, I was like, just you've cut the fabric out now. It's quite nice gingham. It's good quality fabric. And then I went to my friends own a haberdashery market stall. So I popped to them and I had a look at their lace, or their broderie anglais. And then I found this. It's almost like piping. So I thought, oh, that'd be nice because that'll give her dress a little bit of body. So I hand stitched that on. What do you know, I've got tiny weeny like press studs, and I can't find them anywhere because I was thinking I'll just put little tiny press studs on the inside, but I can't find them. So anyway, she's kind of finished. Now I brought my other Luna because I was thinking this is just a bit, it's big, look how big it is. I'm thinking I might swap, because this is the Luna that I sewn from the outside. So you see, she is quite smaller. Look at her legs and even her head. So I'm thinking this dress might fit her better and vice versa. So that's what I'm thinking I might do. She needs some shoes, of course. Still didn't do her nose. But anyway, I thought I'd show her because, yeah, I'm really happy with her. I didn't do the contrasting fabric on the sole of her feet like here because I did it on this Luna, but then I made shoes for her. So I thought, well, that was a waste of time. So, and then the other thing, I think I've shown you this in the last episode, that I was making some kind of pumpkin cushion pin thing. So I've finished it. So this is what it looks like. I'm thrilled to bits with it. And I've just done like a diamond pattern around the edge. I've got a button on the back, a button in the middle. And, I've been playing around with it. It's probably not as round as I would have hoped. But you can also, if I squish it in a bit, the shape's a bit plumper. But this is just something I did out of my head. I'd seen something on Pinterest, something similar. And I thought I could whip one of them up. And then I had if you remember when I made, I snipped out a transfer of pumpkin. I kept the backing paper of the transfer. So I've got a template. That's all I did. I've just hand stitched it. Is it going to be a pin cushion? I've no idea. I just really, really liked the process. I cut out 2 circles, sewn them, put a bit of polyfiller in. I could have really, really stuffed it a bit more, but I didn't need it. And then I just did a bit of embroidery floss around the outside, like this crossover. Did a bit of top stitching with like a blanket stitch, and then just a running stitch to define the segments. I glued this on with fabric glue, and sewn a button, made some segments with the floss. And that was it. Absolutely thrilled to bits with that. So that's all the sewing, and I'm almost done, so hopefully it's not too long. I have got a little bit of incoming for my pumpkin, for the ultimate crochet pumpkin pattern. So this is a jazzy one, just an all year round one. I love it. Actually, the orange one can stay out, it's fine. But I just love this. But I thought I would like a Christmas pumpkin. I do have a Christmas pumpkin that I made from a cheap children's light up plastic pumpkin, and I put like clay relief patterns on it, all scrolly. It's like dark burgundy gold. It's beautiful. At Christmas, when I take the decorations out, I'll show you. And I thought, well, I'm going to do a Christmas one, and this time I'm going to do 3 colours. So again, I've bought this just because I was on the market. This Alize Superlana Maxi. Now, do we have colours? Yes. So this nice red, it's like a wine. It's definitely more on the red than purpley side. So this colour is number 57. Then I've got this nice cream. Actually, Jacob, who owns the wool store, the wool man, helped me pick out the colours. It's really funny. This cream is 62. And then the green, this is lovely. This is like a dark forest green, is colour 241. So this is what I'm going to make the pumpkin in the same, instead of the two colour stripe, I'm going to do 3. And as you can see, I didn't use all the wool on this. So I'm thinking I'm going to, the pattern, I will tell you because it's free and there's a tutorial. This is the short end, so you crochet down like a rectangle. This is a cast on of 26, and then you stitch 25. So I'm thinking I'm going to make it a little bit, I'll probably cast on, I don't know, 40 maybe, we'll see. And then just keep going. So I think it's a decent length of rectangle. Fancy a bit bigger. But the other idea I've got is I've got some gold yarn. It's like a lame, is it? Yeah, it's like it's very polyester nylon-y. Can't remember where it is. It's in my stash somewhere. And I'm thinking I might embroider. So imagine this is the Christmas one. I might embroider some gold detailing around the bottom. That's what I fancy doing. So watch this space. But I just wanted to show you how versatile the pattern is. Couple more things. Future plans. I really fancy knitting a cowl. I've got quite a few cowls that I've knitted over the years, and I wear them a lot. And I just fancy a nice cowl pattern. And I saw this yarn. This is Alize Superwash Artisan. Now, I knitted Lawrence a pair of socks from this, like self-patterning. This colour is 281. 75% wool and 25% polyamide, I would imagine. And this is from the Unicolours. Now, they do the special print effect. It's a sock yarn, basically. It's like a 4-ply or fingering weight. And I just love how it's like this real buttery yellow. It's beautiful. It's very warm. And then I've just downloaded a super simple free pattern. Sorry, I'm itching my ear. It's called Posy, a Lacy Cowl by Tina Colvin. Is it Colvin or Calvin? Sorry, I'm so blind. Colvin. And it's approximately 275 yards or 250 meters of fingering weight yarn. And this is 420 meters or 459 yards. So it's way more than enough yarn. So I have quite a bit left over. I'm thinking it'll be nice for I could knit some socks with it, some contrasting socks. And this is I don't know if it's showing up very well on camera. It's this very basic lace. It seems to be very relaxing. It seems a very relaxing knit, and I love a cowl. So yeah, watch this space. I don't know when I'm going to cast it on, but if you fancy making a cowl with me, this is the Posy Cowl, a lacy cowl by Tina Colvin, free on Ravelry. Looks super simple but very effective, beautiful. I like having a lacy cowl because you just don't overheat too much with them. And then a couple more things. Whilst I was on the market, I went to the fabric store. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I just bought two 1/2 meters. This beautiful cotton, a la Liberty-esque style. It's obviously not Liberty, but I don't even know. Is there anything on the selvage? I'm milling over what to... No, there's nothing on the selvage. I'm milling over what to make with them, but it's beautiful. I don't know if to do some patchworking or project bags, or I'm thinking, but I just really like them. One last thing. I did share this in the vlog, and then since I've opened it and I've been itching to start it, I thought, no, let me show you how it comes, and then I can begin. And this is, it's a little kit from Suster and Grenner's. It's Anna and Clara's DIY kit. It doesn't say what it is. It doesn't say like the name of the kit, but it's this little cute mouse. So I opened it, and then I saw, this is it, how it comes. I saw what was in the kit, and I thought, I'm going to have to share this on the podcast because it seems so well done. So you get a little bag of stuff in, you get instructions. I'm a visual learner, so it tells you all the steps and how to sew them. You get the sewing kit, you get the thread, the buttons, the eyes, everything with it. I'm not sure if there's a needle in there. Should we open it? I'd be surprised if there wasn't, because it just literally, I'm showing you because if you do know a crafter and you're looking for gift ideas, I think this would make a cracking little gift. Is there a needle with it? No. That's the only thing missing. I can see why. I mean, that's a little bit in a paper bag, that would be stretched too far. That's fine. So you get this whole little accessory kit. It's weighted. Oh my gosh. Oh. And all the pieces are cut out for you already. I mean, what's not to love about that? And it just looks adorable. This is what he looks like at the end. Little cardigan and a scarf. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. I can't wait to get stuck into that. Just looks adorable. So I'll hopefully, I'm not sure if it'll be in the next podcast, or because yeah, I am going to be busy with Vlogtober in a week or so, so we'll see. Sorry, I'm listening. So I thought I'd share that with you. I think that's everything. So hopefully this is a little bit shorter, hopefully. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please, shamelessly begging you, please hit the subscribe button. It will help the channel immensely, and it will help get control over these ads that are driving me potty. I don't get any money for those ads, so if you're watching them, please know that you're supporting YouTube, which is it's very good. We should all support YouTube because it's a great platform, but it's nothing going in my pocket, or yeah, I get no control over it. And if you want to say hello in the comments, please do. If you're interested in Vlogtober, head on over to Dawn's Days Vlog, link below, and you'll be having a daily or almost daily video. I'm trying to keep it around 10-minute little chat every day, just a check-in, and there'll be a little bit of crafty chatter. And if you make a pumpkin, let me know. I'm not very good at Ravelry. I'm very good at buying or downloading patterns from Ravelry, but actually managing my Ravelry account is all completely new to me. So I know some of you have posted projects on the pattern, which is fantastic. I think I'll let it go. Maybe by next podcast I can do a little montage of all the pumpkins that everybody's made. That's nice, because it's nice inspiration for us. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. Thanks again for tuning in. Take care. I hope you're all well. Happy crafting. Let me know what you've been working on. If you've got any tips or recommendations. Don't forget, if you've blocked the Anthology Throw, can you let me know how you did it? I'm dreading that. And I'll either see you on the other channel for weekly vlogs or Vlogtober. And if not, I'll see you again here soon on the podcast channel. Bye for now. Take care.